What's up, guys? Popo here, and I'm glad to be on the channel with you guys today. What I'm going to try to do is try to make a hip-hop beat. I usually don't try to make type beats. I usually just make a song on the MPC, and whatever comes out, and I'm pretty good. I'm happy with it. But I as if I had a choice to make music, I mean, you can make any kind of music you want on the MPC. You can make country, rock, pop. It's all here. Future house, trap. But my choice would be hip hop. And I don't know. I was listening to different genres of music earlier, and when I got to hip hop, usually when I'm watching on my phone, I'm like this. But when that when that hip hop came on, it was just like instrumentals, no lyrics over it, so I can kind of get the idea of the tempo and everything, which just still kind of throws me off a little bit. I'm still learning about that, but I had to put the phone to my ear. Like I could not pull the phone away. I was like, you guys go. I don't know what that was, but it sounded so good that I had to, like, I don't know, like you look in the picture and the dude's holding a big radio up to his head like that. I'm just like, I felt the same way, and I couldn't pull myself away from it. So that's what I'm going to try to do in this video. I don't exactly know how it's going to come out, but somebody left a comment not too long ago that made sense to me. That sometimes less is more, and then I'm hearing these hip hop songs, and they only have like three little things going on, and it's real mesmerizing, real soulful, real punchy. It's like a beat down. You should call it a beat down. All right, I'm gonna go to empty project. I'm just gonna load up some stuff, kind of record what I'm doing. I'll most likely make mistakes and do all kinds of stuff, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do is try to find my expansions that I want to use. I'm gonna go to my internal. I'm thinking, what if I take one of my old songs that I have in my MPC and try to chop up the sample so it's something that I played. I'm just going to take the drums out and we'll use that for our sample. Not saying that you have to have a sample, because I asked a buddy of mine at work about it. I go, hip hop, you have to have chops. He goes, no, it's about the beat. So is it more about the chops or the beat? You guys can leave that in the comments. I know it's probably both, but usually whenever you hear like the choir playing out like that, the ooh, I can play those parts on the piano, but when you chop them, it gives it a real crazy flavor. I don't know what's on here, so we're gonna hit play and then see what it's got. It says 2 bars, so let's see what it's got. Wow. Okay. Let's see if we can take this all out. See what other sounds we got here. We'll chop this. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna chop that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll chop it. We'll use it somehow. So I'm gonna hit sampler, input, resample, left and right. arm. All right, cool. So we did that. I'm going to hit browse or main. Go to my new drum program. See if we can find it. Ah, drum program. Gotta make sure you're on your drums. All right, so here we go. So I like that. What I'm gonna do here is hit the pencil, save current drum program into my secondary drive, and I'll name it drum program. Do it. I'm just gonna open up a brand new project and then pull up that chop. But yeah, I was just wondering about if it is more about the go to empty project, the beat or the chops or whatever, but it's hard enough to just figure out if it's the tempo. I see people doing it at like 83. I see people doing it. I mean, 120. Why do they have this set at 120? Like everything, any keyboard that I have, except for Fruity Loops. Fruity Loops, when you open up the DAW, it starts you off at 130, I think. But if it's 83 for hip hop or whatever, why don't they start you out at that? All right, let's load up, browse, places, Oppo drive, and we'll search for drum program. Drum Pro, here it is, loaded. So nothing else is on here now, so I'm gonna kind of mess with these chops for a minute. I'm gonna add effects to this program because it sounds kind of dry. And I know that hip-hop-y lo-fi kind of thing usually kind of gives it a little reverb or delay. So I'm gonna try to go for reverb and delay. I'm just gonna use a delay analog sync. No, delay analog and an air spring reverb. And then I'm gonna see what these sound like. It might be too much. Let's see what we can do. That reverb might be too much. Let's take that out. Go to regular. That's cool. I can deal with that. The pencil. That's cool. It's not too much, I guess. And it's just one piano, you know what I'm saying? So I hope it comes out all right. See what we got. Let's lay down a beat first. Let's do everything opposite of what I normally do. So let's get some drums going. Browse, places. hip hop kit that comes stock with the MPC. And this is going to be the hardest part for me. I'm going to drop the beat down to 83. See, I play in halftime, but we're going to drop it to 83. I don't want to do that. We're going to push it to 150. I need that metronome. And I just need to practice, so. I know that ain't no hip hop, but we're gonna make it work. Out of that whole sample, that's all I used. That thing that I played on my piano, the drum program, we're just using that. I don't want to overdo it, so we're gonna stretch this out now. Got 13 tracks, and let's do it. Let's make a hit. Wrap this up. And then again, that's at 150. I play in halftime, so I guess that would be, I don't know, man, 74, 75. All right, copy these sequences out. I usually do 8 sequences. It gives me 64 bars. If you guys want to, like, I don't know, instead of just hearing me do this and want me to actually zoom in and show you the process and everything, I can do that. But I just wanted to do something, have some fun today. Have some fun today. But I am going to sequence these out correctly. So sequence 8, the last sequence we hear is going to sound like this. Sequence 7 is going to sound like this. No, it's not. Yeah, no. That's too. Sequence 6. Let's see what it's going. Sometimes I just like to do these at random, just to see what comes out. It's part of the beat making process. And then sometimes you just have to change a little bit. I know sequence 1, I really don't want much. Sequence 1, I want, no. Yeah, that's gonna be sequence 1. And then sequence 2 is gonna bust into this. And then we'll see what sequence 3. Let's just make sure no parts repeat. Alright. Go to song mode here. Put you on song mode, y'all. Remember, always convert your last sequence. If you do it here, it's only going to give you 16 bars. If that thing's there, it's only going to give you 6. Do it here. Convert to 9. Do it. Done. Sequence 9. It's our little hip-hop beat that we made together today. And I don't know why I keep I've been watching hockey is what it is. I've been watching a lot of hockey. I've been doing like a lot of today. All right, so let's see what we got. All right, you guys take it easy. God bless, and mad love, mad respect to everybody, and leave me some feedback. I like that less is more thing. I think I added too much in this, honestly, but we'll see. A little muddy there. Hey, you know what? It wasn't the best beat, but it was a beat, and I believe it. There is no bad beats, you know, something that was put out there, and it was original, and I got to share with you guys. So we made this together, and that's what matters. Right on, guys. I'm Polly Popo, and thanks for having me today. I'll talk to you guys on the next one.